Alright, well now that we're done with that long, boring conversation, and now that I've actually gotten a mouse that works, because my mouse completely crapped out on me right after that recording. God, USB ports really do hate me. So, yeah, let's go talk to Aton. Trust me, we'll get out of the boring talky sections in a little bit. Just trust me, we will.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
What the hell are you typing on, and now what are you sitting on? She's cryptic as always.
What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Pazak table.
And you should be sitting on not midair and typing on not midair. I don't think Kraya is a Jedi.
Then she must be royalty. Because she's got to be queen of the galaxy to bark out orders like that. Or maybe she's senile.
I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Hard living?
Yeah. Her face looks like it was plowed by crazed Ord Mantell farmers. Don't tell me you were too distracted by her personality to notice.
Look, ease off the insults. She was wounded helping us escape, remember?
Whoa, all right. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
Are we still on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. If you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, I'll do that.
So, what happened?
To... what, Atten?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
It was a single hilt.
Huh. Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
No. Both the blade and the crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
Alright, now I have to, make a decision here. I'm not gonna have it be blue, green, or yellow, because that's boring, even though green looks really cool. My big... orange is my favorite color. But it's not necessarily my favorite lightsaber color. Viridian is awesome just because it's completely unique. But it was silver, like the streams in the Room of 1,000 Fountains on Coruscant.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
Viridian is ugly. It's an ugly lightsaber color. I got it the first time. It's unique, but it's ugly. Silver is much cooler.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was taken from me long ago.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, Atten, with your little visor. Oh, and his visor came off in the cutscene. That's weird. And he's typing with his guns. Look at that. That's funny. Funny. Anyway, here's Telos Citadel Station. Mass Effect! Climate artificially maintained, terrain space station, and docking landing zone. Where else would you dock? We could also go back to Paragus or try, but I don't think it would let us because it's boom. So, without any further ado, let's actually save, because sometimes when I trigger a cutscene, the game decides to go pa and travel to Citadel Station on Telos. Let's go. Timony player there's having a ball. Dum, 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 dum. Of course, it wouldn't be Star Wars without those camera wipes. Actually kind of pretty. And here we are on the Citadel station. If I recall, that's the only view of the exterior that we get. Yes. Let's load Telos.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility.
You were also definitely a voice from the first game. Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Excuse me, Gren. What the hell are you even investigating? What is this inquiry? This is completely outrageous. I will not comply.
You are the only witnesses of the mining facility's destruction. Thus, it is necessary for us to keep you under surveillance until we have a better idea of what happened.
No, this is completely ridiculous. We are leaving.
Look around you. Even if you managed to overcome all of us, Bay Control could simply open the MagCon field and shoot you into space. So, let's not do this the hard way.
Fuck you.
Given your position, it would be a good idea if you took a more accommodating tone. My men will relieve you of your arms and armor. Follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You're going to jail again. I asked you not to tell me that. What have we here? Oh, look at her, so fine! I apologize for my interjection. It was inappropriate.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
A force cage? Really, this is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
So be it. I remember this. Bastard. One does not simply imprison Kelia Hestia.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Yes, with you, Mr. Rand. Great, the old lady's watching.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed.
You're wrong. I'm no Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills.
Jesus.
No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
We're in a TSF station. How exactly do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
TSF standing for the Telos security force, by the way. I believe. Your body's staying right here, mister.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Is it just me, or is this guy monumentally stupid? I mean, not only am I a Jedi who can just sort of shock him and force push him, but we can also punch and kick him to death fairly easily.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
This, impressive. You've allowed an assassin to infiltrate your ranks.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm so glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me and my friends here.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
The best of your ability? So far as I can tell, that's not a very inspiring thing. Just take me to my quarters.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
Gotta love pregnant pauses. You got to love them, especially since nobody ever thinks to use them.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest.
Blah, blah, blah.
At all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
Good idea! Get out.
Let's go.
This whole situation just has me pissed off.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Why do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith...
You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Kreia?
We cannot stay in any one place too long. But our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Alright then. Why can't we just stay here? What a stupid question. I can't believe I actually clicked that. Oh yeah, and now we get an annoying little sequence where the communication console over here. We don't have telephones a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Those are far too modern in a world with laser blasters and vibro blades and lightsabers. You know what? Shut up. Let's accept the call from Sokalinu, TSF officer.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What exactly does he want?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Alright, send him in. He already woke me up.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Oh god, now we're gonna have alien dialogue. What does this Chodo Habat want with me? No, I'm not familiar with the restoration project on Telos. Would you perhaps care to enlighten me? Hopefully you can read this crap. Although if not, I'm gonna elaborate on my responses. What exactly are these troubles that you've had with Circa in trying to restore the planet's flora and fauna? Oh shit, I exactly skipped something. I accidentally skipped something. Oh dear. Politics got in the way. Onderonian politics, no less. At least they don't babble on and on and on every line. Like, I don't even have to click. I'm not clicking. I'm not skipping any lines. How exactly is Zerka harming your restoration project? I mean, can't you just do it? Ah, I see. Well, you know, Mr. Athorian, I mean, I'd love to help your little environmental project, but, you know, I'm gonna have to talk to Zerka about this, because if they're wresting control of your restoration zones, then they obviously have to have some reason to do so. I mean, care to enlighten me on that? I'm really only hearing one side of the story here, Mr. Moza. Maybe they want to help restore the planet. Who knows? If you don't even know why they're taking it. How exactly did they take these restoration zones? I mean, how do you take a zone of restoration? Oh, so pretty fair tactics there. So, okay, get to the point. Oh, we're dealing with Force-sensitive Ithorians here. Heal me? What do you mean?
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Alright, well, I'll consider it. There certainly might be something in this for me. He says he can heal me, he says I'm damaged. Of course, you wander in here, ask me to give a damn about your environmental left-wing bullshit, and then you call me a damaged person? But, you know, I'll consider it. Bye-bye, Moza.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Why do I get the feeling that we won't be able to do so? That's a cool shot, by the way. Yeah, there we go. The little phone thingy is ringing again. Ah! From B4D4 at the Zerka Corporation.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station Branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Well, maybe we'll actually get to hear the other side of this issue now. Go right ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my
Cool
assistant no
tattoos.
doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
And why, may I say, you were calling?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
Now, hold on a minute. I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't need the exchange to you if you work with them.
I can honestly say he didn't mention anything like that. I don't know where he got that.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Go on.
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
What sort of work are we talking about here?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can then.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
I agree. Let's just hope no more fucking calls interrupt us.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
So much sexual tension between those two. They want a bone.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragas facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How long will I have to stay here?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station in Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid, T3M4?
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Nar Shaddaa, huh? You know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Alright, what do you think, Kreia?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragas, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Well, you know, the idea of finding other Jedi on the planet's surface seems appealing. I should see if I can find anything out here.
It is unlikely, but we shall see.